Good morning everyone. Here is the last principle of management given by F.W. Taylor. As I have already told you, there are 4 principles given by Frederick Winslow Taylor. Till the time I have discussed all the 3 principles. Heinz word not rule of thumb. Second, harmony not discord. Third, the third was in cooperation not individualism. And the last, development of workers to their greatest efficiency and prosperity. It's an easy principle. It means worker must be developed to their greatest efficiency. Efficiency means working capacity and prosperity means growth. Workers must have proper growth and development. So industrial efficiency depends on efficiency of workers. It is written over here that every company's or every industry's efficiency depends on efficiency of workers. Workers' efficiency depends on proper training and their selection. Yes, as we hire a new person in our company, it means he or she hasn't learned anything. He or she is just a fresher, so we must train him and properly educate him, so him or her, so that his or her efficiency can increase. Similarly, if he or she works properly for our organization, our organization will also become efficient and it will have good growth. So Taylor insisted due care should be taken while selecting the employees. So according to Taylor, there must be proper care in selection of employees, and after selecting, they must be given job according to their qualification. Okay, means every worker must be given that work for which he or she is qualified. Employees must be sent for training from time to time up to update their knowledge. It means employee must be given proper training so that their knowledge and skills can be updated according to time. This will ensure greatest efficiency. So उनकी क्या बढ़ जाएगी? Working efficiency, working capacity will increase और working capability will increase, and prosperity means growth. So दोनों की growth possible है for both company as well as workers. So it means it is the last principle by Taylor, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ वर्कर्स टू देयर ग्रेटेस्ट एफिशिएंसी एंड प्रॉस्पेरिटी. जितना हो सके वर्कर्स की डेवलपमेंट होना चाहिए अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर वर्किंग एफिशिएंसी एंड ग्रोथ. सिमिलरली, इफ वर्कर्स आर growing, workers are efficiently working with proper and full capacity and capability, our organization will also grow. So here is a one case study given. The principles of Taylor and Fowle are mutually complementary. One believed that management should not close its ear to constructive suggestions made by the employee, while others suggested that a good company should have an employee suggestion system whereby suggestions which result in substantial time or cost reduction should be rewarded. Identify and explain the principles of Taylor and Fowle referred to in our paragraph. In this, both principles of both Taylor and Fowle are given. So you just have to understand the meaning of case study, then you can answer which principle of both Taylor and Fowle are used in this case study. So here answer is initiative. Initiative principle is given by Fowle, and second, cooperation not individualism, it is given by Taylor. Fowle means Henry Fowle, Taylor means F.W. Taylor. So Fowle, as we know, Henry Fowle gave 14 principles. So initiative is here. It means worker suggestions की बात हो रही है. Worker suggestions must be welcome. Management must not close its ear. It means initiative की बात हो रही है. Secondary, good company will take suggestion from employees and will reward them. It means they are talking about mutuality, means cooperation not individualism. So it is the principle by F.W. Taylor and first one by Henry Fowle. So two principles are used over here. One is by Taylor, one is by Fowle. In your book by Poonam Gandhi, there are lots of case studies are given on each topic, so you must read them properly. These are very easy. In examination, in board exam, you will definitely get case studies. So you just have to obtain that. You must have a habit so that you can do them properly. एक habit डाल लीजिए so that you can easily solve them. For every chapter or for every topic there is a case study, just read them. Okay, it's very important case study given over here. It is the combination of Taylor's principle and Fowle's principle. So just go through this case study. Okay, thank you for listening.